So you got into barbering as a way basically to become a businessman, basically. Start your own business, be able to determine your own coming and going.
Right.
So what all did you have to do to try to make that vision happen?
Well, one thing, you just got to be focused on what you're doing. You know, I went back to barber school after I graduated, went to the same state, and it just was focused. You know, I had 3 jobs and going to school at the barber school during that time, and it's just being focused. A lot of kids, young guys. That's what I tell them. Just be focused. If you want to do something, that's what you want to do. Stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just get into it and then fade out and try this and fade out. You really like what you do, try to stick with it. Stick with it at least for a while. Then you can say, well, I had this much experience in doing this. This much experience doing that. But a lot of guys is doing that, and what's the old saying? The jack of all trades, master of none, something like that. You want to be a master of one. Yeah.
All right. So at what point did you get it in your mind that you were going to open up a shop here in Person County?
Well, I worked plenty of places. Durham, I went back east. But first, when I got out of barber school, I was down east, Williamston, North Carolina, down that area. That's where my son's mother was from. And I started cutting down there. And that's really that's the most important thing when you get into an apprenticeship, when you get out of school, is you need to get into get with somebody that's going to, like mentor you, like an apprentice that want to do it, help you out. See, that's what happened to me. I ran across a dude when I first got out of school. He helped me out. I mean, not just cutting hair, just how to run a business, how to treat people. It's been teach you the right way. Yeah, that's important. Yeah.
Okay, and so from there, you ended up back here in Roxborough, and so you opened up a shop and you named it B&B, which stands for
Bowman and Bowman.
So this is your dream. This is your vision to be a business owner, to do it through cutting hair. You worked toward it. You began to master your craft. But when you open your shop, you attach not your first name, but your last name, your family name to it. Why?
Well, my brother, he was a barber before me, and so, I was, like I say, was going into these jobs. I worked at UPS. I was a supervisor and making decent money, and but it wasn't fulfilling, at all, and so I said, well, I'm going to barber school. After I finished, we cut together some in different shops, and then what happened? I think we was living in High Point at the time, and the shop that we was working at, that's what happened. The shop that we was working at shut down. Just out the blue. The lady something happened. So he was like, man, forget this. Let's move back to Roxborough and open a shop. We tried. So that's when we went up here to the main street, November 99, that's when we opened. And then boom, been here ever since, And, but I think the main reason to move back to Roxborough, is just to be around family, main thing. Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of people see, being a craftsman, having a trade, something you don't really need a university education for. But tell me how your degree helped you in your trade.
Well, I mean, I think that the marketing is the main thing, and where you got to get your name out there, and your location. That's what I think my degree helped me out. Where that's the main things you got to have location, and also you got to have a positive mental attitude. In anything that you do. But my degree, is mainly the business side of it. The marketing, getting people to come to your business, your advertisement, things of that nature.
Okay. So what have been some of the highs and lows from owning your own business, and particularly owning a business in Person County?
I guess the highs would be the people that come in here, the conversation, and the camaraderie, and make people feel, you make people look good, they feel good, feel better. So I think that's the high part of it, making people feel good and better, and the camaraderie and the friends that you develop. But the lows, this town is, what you call it, a right-wing town. And, I guess it's keeping yourself clean, I guess. Or, Roxborough, it's a town like no other. I've been around, and you got a lot of people who really don't want to see you succeed, white and black, So you got to just keep a level head, and you have God in your life, really, to make it work. But the low part of it is, just dealing with what we're dealing with now, racism. But you'd be surprised, in this shop, I have a lot of white customers. But when I say about racism, I'm talking about law enforcement. I have no problem with them. But, we talk. This is a barbershop, that's what we do. That's the only place we got that we can openly talk and share things with, really. You think about it. You can't go up in Timberland and talk about our, what's going on, with us, up in there, This is where we can come and do it. And I guess what I'm saying about the low end of it is just the race, what's going on now, is, it's just crazy.